Today is my first proper day in New York. I am doing the bus tour today, as well as going to the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, and then later I'm doing the Empire State Building, so I'm very excited. I'm heading out now. It's just before 9 o'clock and it's already 21 degrees, so my hair's still quite wet. I was going to blow dry it, but I figured it would dry just outside, so I'm going to head out. Bus driver was an absolute nightmare, but nevertheless we've made it, and I'm just walking to hopefully security. So it's like a two-part trip, this one. So you do New York to Liberty Island to see the Statue of Liberty, which is just over there, which was amazing. Really, even with all like the building work and scaffolding around, it's still really impressive and kind of blows you away. But now I've come to Ellis Island, which is another island. Used to be lots of different things: military, prison. Now it's and then it used to be an immigration thing. Now it's just a museum of immigration. I've done the little tour upstairs and it's just made me really sad and down, so not really enjoying it here. The houses are like over there, the red brick, red tiled places. There's a film on in in 15 minutes that lasts half an hour, and I might stay for that, but then I'm going to head back to New York. But I walked and I'm now at the Empire State Building going up. Do duvet covers literally not exist in this country? I have complained twice now, and they keep putting my duvet in like 2 sheets, and it's not that it's upside down. I've checked all 4 sides, and it's literally just 2 bed sheets covering the duvet, which then comes out, and I don't like using it because I don't want my face to end up touching something that's touched hundreds of other people's and probably doesn't get washed. So annoying. Hello, I am now back in my bedroom. As you can probably tell, I don't feel comfortable recording and vlogging while I'm out in public, even though so many people around here do, or at least like take pictures and things. I don't know that they're actually vlogging, but it looks like they are. I have had the busiest full-on day, but it's been really good. I went to Liberty Island this morning. Well, I did half a bus tour, half a big bus tour earlier, first thing. Then I did the Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island. We went to Ellis Island afterwards, and honestly I didn't like it. Like I said, it made me really sad, so I didn't stay there very long. Then got back on the bus, had a little, got off a couple of stops, can't remember the name of one of them, but they were all good. And then I was supposed to be getting off at like stop number 3, but the bus decided to terminate early, which is really frustrating. So I ended up having to walk to the starting point of the tour, and then they said that they weren't setting off for 10 minutes, and I had 15 minutes to make it to my tour time. So I ended up walking, which took about 20 minutes. So I was 5 minutes late, but got to the Empire State Building and had a really good trip up there. When I got up there, they said that music was coming on, so I thought, okay, I'll wait. Then they said the music wasn't actually coming on till 7:30, which was a little bit frustrating because it was like 5:30 at this point. And I'd already, well, I started waiting at 5:30, but it was like 6:15 maybe at this point. So then I thought, okay, well, I've tried to wait till sunset, but it's too cloudy. So now I might as well wait until it's dark and then do night pictures as well. So I stayed, so I took loads of pictures when it was daylight. Then I took loads of pictures of the skyline when it was like dusk. And then I took loads of pictures when it was dark. And then the music came out, so I stayed for about half an hour of the music. It was okay. It was just like acoustic and electric guitars by a single solo guy. But he always looked really happy when I was taking pictures and videos, so that was good. And then I walked back to Times Square and went to Stardust, so Ellen's Stardust Diner, which was like the #1 thing that I really wanted to do, which sounds really cheesy, but it was just so good. It's like like an American diner. Well, I was going to say cheap food, but it was actually really expensive food. And then all the waitresses and waiters are either trying to get on their Broadway or have been in Broadway and are in between shows, and they will sing and dance and perform while you're eating, basically. So I was there for about 2 hours. You do have to, well, you don't have to, but they encourage you to pay the performers. So I've kind of treated it as like my Broadway show for the trip. My legs look absolutely horrendous, so I apologise if this is TMI, but I woke up with loads of bites that were all about this size, maybe the size of like my fingertip, my fingernail. And then over the course of the day, I must have been itching them or something's irritated them, but they're now like really swollen, puffy, red, sore. So I went to, they're just everywhere. I went to a place that was described as a pharmacy, but I think it's more like a Boots, to be honest, so CVS. And I asked the lady if they had any anti-bite, and she didn't seem to know what I was talking about. She said, I can prescribe you something. And I was like, oh no, I don't need a prescription. So I ended up finding some anti-itching cream, but they didn't seem to have any anti-bite, and she didn't know what I was talking about. So we'll see if that works overnight.
Well, seemingly, if I hold my camera near the pillow and the duvet, it actually lights up a little bit better, so that's good. It is just after midnight. I'm absolutely shattered. I've done over 20,000 steps today, and my feet and my back and my bum are definitely feeling it. Tomorrow is another early start because I really want to get so much done, and I'm a little bit worried I'm not going to be able to see everything I want to. So I'm going to get a subway instead of waiting for the big bus to start. And that way I'll be at the 9/11 memorial the second it opens. So hopefully I can go straight in. And then I'm going to do the World Trade Center Observatory straight after that because it's next to it. And then I'm going to get on the downtown big bus tour because I obviously want to see those bits as well. I'm getting off at Central Park because I really want to see that, especially with friends and everything. And then head back towards Times Square and do the last attraction that I've already paid for and get something to eat at some point. And then I need to get a relatively early night and pack because I'm actually going to Niagara Falls the following morning. So I'll be up at 6 o'clock and getting a bus at 7. I'm going to be on the bus for a long time, but I'm actually leaving my suitcase at this hotel because I'm coming back to New York for a few hours before then getting on a plane to San Francisco. So it's all go, go, go. And I just thought for like one overnight stay, I'll just take my rucksack rather than my backpack, instead of taking my big suitcase, and then I didn't have to pay for my suitcase to come on the bus with me. Anyway, night night.